It is one of the most exciting, unpredictable, and some are coming to believe dangerous moves in soccer, heading the ball. It's become controversial enough that some parents and even some youth leagues have banned the practice.
You don't want a child to stop doing something they're very passionate about and love, but you also don't want them to have any sort of long-term consequences.
And there's research that suggests that heading can be harmful to the brain.
Cognitive function, for example, how people perform on memory and information processing speed, are adversely associated with heading.
Now, Dr. Michael Lipton, who has published numerous studies on the effects of heading on brains, has found that women's brains appear to be more susceptible to a specific type of damage from heading.
The concept of women being more sensitive to minor head injury is something that's been at least suspected for quite a while, and there's some evidence behind this.
The evidence comes from a specific type of brain scan that measures the flow of water molecules in the brain, an indicator of intact or disrupted nerve fiber pathways within the white matter of the brain.
The amount of brain tissue that is affected by heading, we found 5 times as much brain tissue was affected in women as was affected in men.
Whether or not this leads to any permanent impairment in the short or long term is still unknown, and Dr. Lipton doesn't think this yet warrants banning heading.
That may not be necessary because the brain seems to be pretty robust to at least some amount of heading.
Now, as to why women's brains may be more susceptible to heading injury, there are only theories. One is that women have less muscle mass in their necks to stabilize the head when heading the ball. Another is a possibility that female hormones that are known to affect the brain may also make it slightly more fragile. But it's a risk-benefit because clearly what everyone is saying is that there's a lot of benefit to team sports, playing soccer and so forth. So, you know, it's not about let's ban it or let's get rid of it. No. There's a lot of benefit. You just have to weigh the risk and the benefit.
Just catch the ball, maybe.
Okay. I don't think that's legal in soccer.
So that's safer, though.
That would be a foul, right?
Yeah.
Or penalty,
Handball,
whatever
whistle.
they're called in soccer.
Turnover.